Hello and welcome back to Unity of Command and Operation Edelweiss. By the way, if you don't know what Edelweiss means, that's a special white flower that's growing in the Alps. So since this is more or less an alpine scenario, well, not alpine, it's in the mountains. So the mission name is rather appropriate. So, well, this mission is one of the most annoying ones that are in Unity of Command, I think. So let's take a look at the briefing. Army Group A races towards the oil fields in the Caucasus foothills. Soviet forces can offer little resistance, having just withdrawn from the Donbas and the chaotic circumstances. Geography of the area presents a challenge for both sides, with vast distances making logistics difficult. Yeah, and that's a lie. Of course, they can offer fierce resistance. And, well, I did some runs yesterday, and both times, I think three times, I failed by one turn. But one time I got stopped by the weather, one time I didn't have enough units that could move around here, but I've further improved my strategy and I'm starting to like this mission because, well, it's extremely difficult and you need some luck, but it forces you to, well, improve your strategies and find new ways to deal with the enemy, and that's what we're going to do here. So I hope I can show some special strategies, and I've refined all my movements here. So yeah, let's take a look at the objectives. Most of them are rather easy to take if everything goes all right. If you get stopped by weather around here, for example, and run out of ammo, there's no way to take a lister, for example, but weather normally isn't an issue here. That was really bad luck last time. But the real issue is my cop here. You have to take it on turn 5. That sounds very much doable, but the problem is this veteran unit with a T-34 attached to it, and even if you have 3 tanks adjacent to it and attack it, well, there's no guarantee you can destroy it because, well, if you do 1 damage to it, if you're lucky 2 damage, that's still not enough to destroy it. It has 7 health points, so very sturdy unit. So let's kick things off. Let's start to improve our supply range. And this is a trick supply here because it's not connected to the road. Don't fall for it. You have to distribute all your supply to Stalingrad. Then we'll immediately build a bridge across the river. We will need it for some special action later. And then we will start to use our tanks. And I like to start by breaking the zone of control of this infantry unit, because now we can move. And the nice thing about that, we can attack 3 infantry units at once with a 90% overrun chance. And we definitely have to get those units out of the way. Do a little bit of an attack here just to help my tank. That's done, and 3 units destroyed. That's obviously great. And then we want to get rid of this, well, I don't know what those numbers are. So most likely we won't destroy the T-34, I think, but we'll attack it anyways. Overrun, that's nice, but it doesn't help because we don't care for the cavalry unit for a special reason. And yeah, the T-34 retreating to this location is not great, but I hope we can deal with it. What we want to do here is advance. Now the zone of control is broken, we can go over the bridge, and we will move 1 hex short here because that will draw the enemy infantry and it will be in range of our tank. So we're luring them in and we'll do hopefully overruns with our tank. Next, we want to get rid of those units but we don't want this unit to retreat here. That screwed us last time, so move across first to block the hex and then go for it. And use your German infantry first, because we don't need it. It's too slow. We will concentrate on our Jäger units. And see, it retreats, and if we wouldn't have blocked this hex, we could go over. Next, we want to get rid of him. Well, almost. Destroy it. And then we have to get rid of this unit. Well, that were very unlucky rolls, but I hope we can finish it off. Yep, that's done, and now we can move in our tank. And now there are two options, and I'm not sure what's the better one. We can use our fighter or our bomber to attack this crazy unit down here, because now it's in the open. Afterwards it will go into the city and it will be much harder to attack. So the problem is, if you do only suppression, it will recover. You have to destroy a strength point here, and that's not very likely to happen. So I reverted to attacking this unit because we really have to deal with the blocking units around the road down here. Well, that was nice. 3 suppression. That's a perfect start. Even getting an overrun. And now the road basically is clear. The only problem is now we don't have a unit that can follow up and destroy it. But that's not, well, I would say that's not a big issue. But what I do want to do is move my Jäger units. I want them as far ahead as somehow possible. But I want to keep open this location because I want to draw this cavalry unit inwards so that the tank can attack and move afterwards. So that's it. We have more or less done everything. Move. Yeah. Can't really do anything, but I will move up. And just like that, I think it's a little bit quick to go over the bridge next turn if you move ahead a little bit. So that's it. The only thing left, and I really advise you to spend some of your prestige here. We can add one of those pioneers, and this will help a lot. It's only 20 prestige, and if you take a look, you will lose 25% prestige each turn if you don't take my cup. So if you can take my cup on time, well, the pioneers already paid for themselves, and digging them out is key. Otherwise you're completely dependent on luck, and I don't like luck-based strategies. So I think that's the best way to do it. And yeah, I like to move up the mountain unit, and then I think it's time to end the turn. Yep, we have done everything. See, now it's in the city. Moved like expected. They're going for it. And now this whole area is wide open. I like that. And that's what we're going for. Covering as big of a distance as somehow possible. So it's a valid strategy to, well, create a threat and pull them away. So what we now have to do, somehow we have to get rid of this T-34, because like I said, getting this tank down here is key. Well, that was a bad roll, but now its zone of control is broken and we can move. I like to attack this infantry unit and then we'll hope for overruns here. I will attack the northern one first. Yeah, we didn't get the overrun, but this one is not as much in the way. And then we can't attack anything useful, so move down. And well, try to do as much damage as possible. Block the bridge. And then it's key to get rid of this cavalry unit. Yeah, 3 suppression. That's absolutely great. I like to move up, and now you can do a risky move. 90% over chance. I think we're going for it, but if we don't get it, it will get difficult. Yeah, we did get it. The key unit is already gone, so now we hopefully can make short work of them. And going to use the German infantry. Move forward, destroy another unit, but I don't want to close in on the bridge because this will draw them over the bridge and here we can destroy them more. Well, at least a little bit easier. Yeah. Get rid of the last blocking units. Move the Romanians here in order to build a bridge. Move downwards. Maybe. Yeah, the Romanians are enough to do it. I like that. Move across, keep them in supply. Let's not forget to increase our supply range. And yeah, then I think it's time to create an additional unit where they can try to block it. We will disband our German infantry because, like I said, they are too slow, and advance as fast as we can. Yeah, maybe keeping the T-34 out of supply is great because then it can't attack anymore, and we will have to reinforce those. That's imperative, but for the moment everything is done and everything is working out. The only issue, it would be nice to have this one gone, but I think it doesn't really matter. Let's hope it's that way. And see, now we got rid of one of their strongest units by luring them over. It's a good thing that they're clustering here. And we can use this opportunity to maybe, well, let's not rush it. Let's do the obvious things first. Get rid of them. Move up. And create a threat so that they have to distribute their attention. get rid of more of those pretty much useless German infantry units. And we want to keep the Romanian in supply. Well, several options here. We have to get one unit to this spot. And at the same time, I want to move up as many units as somehow possible. So I think aiming for the overrun chances here is the best thing to do. Yep, got it. And destroyed. That's perfect. And now we have a super elite unit and can still move along and build this bridge. That's pretty much key. Then what I want to do next, let's check the movement range. That's perfect. Once again, I don't want to go near the bridge because I want them to go over. Next, I want to position myself along the river because now I can, well, react to multiple threats. If they are blocking the bridge here and here, I still can go over and attack them from behind. Otherwise, it will be difficult to get over the river. Move up the scout just to open up the road and get the units as fast as somehow possible. Especially the Jäger units, we really need them. I will send one of the Jägers down. Yeah, now we are in supply. Just to have a quick unit that can, well, open this deployment area here. Then I want to reinforce my infantry units. We can use the German infantry we disbanded before. And I think I want to disband this one as well because it's too slow to do something. Yeah, let's do it. Let's move up more Romanians. No, the weak one, just because we can, will send back to destroy the cavalry unit. Just because I like to do it. And, well, other than that, there's not much to do. Attacking here, well, you have very bad odds doing it. So attacking here maybe is a waste too, because we can wear them down. So yeah, let's do it. Did nothing like expected. And I think all units have moved. Yep, let's end the turn again. See, now they are going across, trying to block, but that won't help them. Yeah, like it if they waste their reinforcements that way. And now we have bad weather again. I don't know, I test played the thing about 10 times and I never got bad weather. And now I'm doing it live, I always get bad weather. But it's not that bad because we are, well, almost out of it. The only issue is our supply. And see, it's very important that you have a tank or something positioned here that can cross, clear up, and then we can attack them from behind. I think it's more important to clear the road. Well, that's bad luck. But I think we can still do it. Use our Jäger unit. Ah, God, that's annoying. We are losing a complete turn here, just because of the mud. And the issue is, on turn 5, we have to be down here already. So I hope that will be enough to do it. And now we are running out of supplies. That's very bad luck. Increase our supply range. Well, build a bridge here just because we can. And well, I think we have to strengthen at least one of those units. Let's take a look. It's no use attacking, so I think... Well, destroying this is very unlikely, so I think best thing will be to use it here. Yeah, extremely unlucky. Yeah, I don't know. That's absolutely not fair. Now we have to use our reinforcements. And I hope we will make it to Elista. Yeah, I will send my Romanian unit as well. Maybe we can still do something. But other than that, there's nothing we can do. Let's end the turn. We are in supply again. Let's at least destroy one of the units, and let's hope we can distract them enough so that at least one unit will make it to Elista. We will... well, we can still attack the cavalry unit, but it absolutely doesn't matter. Increase the supply range. Deploy our elite units. Unfortunately, not able to reach to build a bridge. But that's, well, actually we are. That's important, so we have to connect here just to deal with the supply issues. And, well, other than that, let's hope we can kill him. Breached. Now we'll send in the Air Force. That was a good strike. That was not the best one. Go around. Destroyed. And now we can go in. Perfect. That did work out quite nicely. send mountain units downwards, because we maybe need them to go in. And well, we are in supply here, so we can add some steps. At least to keep it in fighting condition. And there's nothing else we can do. Well, we can move him to be in supply, and that's it. Small details do matter. And we have to wear him down. Yeah, we'll deal with him later. And well, perfect. Yeah, I think the tank is the only unit that can go in. Nope, I think we will send the tank anyways. The mountain units not in range, unfortunately. He is not in range, so let's send the tank. Now we have 2 super elite units. Send a quick unit along. Build another bridge. Shorten the supply route here so that we still might be in range. Nope. But I think it doesn't matter, we will be in supply. Let's see. Definitely go back so that we are in supply. That's not working. Now we are in supply. In supply. Perfect. Everything is working out. And we can already start to race towards our final objectives. That's looking extremely promising. Start to work on them. Doesn't help much. The Luftwaffe is not a big help in this scenario. Most of the time they are missing, but doesn't matter. But the most difficult part is already over. We'll have to go for him and for him. Otherwise, bad weather again. But we managed to evade it. And the Romanians finally are useful. Keep working on the cavalry unit. And connect the supply. And move in. I think everything is all right. Yeah. Destroyed another unit. And this one will be overwhelmed, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, then we'll send the pioneer back. You could take the supply source in Sochi, but well, it doesn't help. It's just a race now. And those units are totally enough to take it. So don't bother for sending more units this way. Establish more supply, know where to build the bridge, and well, keep attacking because, well, we have nothing else to do. Let's end the turn. And finish him before he can entrench or do anything stupid. We'll keep him here just to keep him supplied. Well, I think now we can move 1 hex forward. And we have 2 more turns to take it, so that shouldn't be an issue. Then we'll use our next pioneer unit to weaken the defenders here. And that's done. Grab all the territory just because we can. And I like to do it. And finally moving for Sochi. Then we'll move into an attack position. Kill off enemy units. We have to do it on turn 9. So don't waste too much time dealing with them. Breached, but I think we have enough forces available now to do it. Maybe we can still do something. Nope. No bridges to be built. And yeah, that's it. Turn 9. Now we have to take, what's the name? Mostok. Send in once again the pioneer unit to de-entrench it. Clear out any remaining resistance. Well, that's it. Take the city. Try to reconnect the supply. Everything is done. And I think there's no one left. Total annihilation. And that's it. Brilliant victory. And this really was a hard one. So not even the weather could stop us. And if you do everything in the right order, take care of perfect organization of your moves, focus on your Jaeger units, disband the German infantry to resupply or reinforce all your other your quicker your faster infantry. I think that's key. Lure them over the bridges, lure defenders towards you by offering threats, and like I said, buy an engineer for this tank. It really helps a lot. So, hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time when we're going for Stalingrad. And until then, have a nice time. Bye!